Welcome back to another video by the Canadian Home Painter. Today's video, I'm just going to be demonstrating how I pre-fill large gaps in drywall corners. So what I like to do is use Sheetrock 90. That is something that needs to be mixed up. It comes in powder form. You mix it with water, and you have a good hour or so before it starts to set up, so you don't want to mix too much. Now this is the pre-filled portion of the drywall taping job. What the goal is to fill any large gaps before you apply the drywall tape. So the large gaps are best to be filled with the Sheetrock 90 as opposed to an all-purpose compound for a couple reasons. One, the all-purpose compound will not dry in time. It will take a long time, especially if they're large gaps, to get all that moisture out of that premixed compound. With the Sheetrock 90, you mix it up, you put it in, and in a couple hours, it's going to be really hard. Another thing with the pre-mixed all-purpose compound that you will use for the tape portion of the job, that would tend to shrink as it dries, so not giving you that flat, nice corner that you're trying to achieve when before putting on the drywall tape. So I'm just going around filling all of the large gaps and also the screws. I like to use the Sheetrock 90 for just my first coat on all the screws, along with all the large gaps in the drywall. Now, I do believe that using it will give a better base on the screw to most likely prevent screws from popping. Because it does dry so rock hard, I do think it is a better thing to put on for your first coat as opposed to the all-purpose. The all-purpose is good and strong and good adhesive with the tape, but for the large gaps and with the screws, I definitely advise using the Sheetrock 90. So as you can see, I've went around, filled all the large gaps. Now I'll let that dry, and in a couple hours, I can go back and just double check. Now, if they're really large gaps, you may want to give it more time to dry, but like within a few hours, that's going to be nice and hard. Then just a light sanding to get some of the rough spots off on the edges. And then I'm ready to apply the drywall tape. So this is just a pre-fill. It's only something that is to be done when there is too big of a gap. Now this job, the boarding was done by the homeowner, so there was a lot of large gaps, which, you know, it's not that big a deal because I can go around and pre-fill them. So anything that would be, you know, over 3/16 to a quarter of an inch, I would say you're gonna wanna use this Sheetrock 90. So I just push it in there with my 6-inch drywall knife, and you know, with some force, I try to get in as much as I can. I put a little bit extra on the knife and then just smooth it out. So it's pretty straightforward and easy, but a super important step. Don't skip this step in your drywall job. So yeah, I hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, then do hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notifications. And definitely look for more videos by the Canadian Home Painter in the future. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.